Hello, fire service.
It's thrown some sort of firebomb into a car, and it's gone up and it's burning. The whole thing's burning.
And you said that was Old Trafford, did you?
Old Trafford, yeah.
Hello, fire service.
There's a fire, but I'm locked out.
Is it this half house that's on fire?
It is, yeah, there's a room upstairs.
Fire service, where's the fire?
It's downstairs. Smoke's coming up.
Can you get outside?
No, none of us can get out.
Manchester has the biggest fire and rescue service in the UK outside London. Last year they answered nearly 90,000 emergency calls.
Well, the gas cooker was on. It was a bit strange, really.
Got all the recipe for a fatal incident here without that.
Whoa, whoa. Glass is gonna go. Glass is gonna go.
Here! Front window! Here! Front window! Get upstairs, guys! We're looking for 2 more!
It's an hour and a half into their shift, and Blue Watch have been called to a fire in the grounds of a school, where the kids are halfway through their morning timetable.
Yeah, keep it out there. Sure. Yeah.
The blaze has taken hold in an old outbuilding, and it's belching out a cloud of thick black smoke.
Asbestos roof team!
Request attendance of hazmat officer. Asbestos involved, over.
Everybody in there has got to be under BA, all right? Padlock off, get the set on.
Asbestos is one of the most poisonous substances the lads can encounter in a fire.
I've just had it confirmed by the caretaker, the manager there, that asbestos is involved. It's in the walls of the building.
Asbestos used to be widely used as insulation in walls and roofs. Now it's banned because it's so toxic.
As soon as you clear, get Rob out of the way.
When it burns, asbestos releases clouds of tiny, deadly particles into the air, which, when inhaled, can kill. Protected by their breathing apparatus, or BA, the firefighters can get right up close to the burning asbestos. The flames have engulfed the front half of the building, but Blue Watch have got a chance of saving the back half and preventing more asbestos from igniting.
One BA team attacking the fire through the front of the building, and I've got one BA team at the rear of the building.
Inside, with 2 of the walls burned through, the building's structure is dangerous. The BA teams have to watch each other's backs. Blue Watch are hosing the walls, soaking the remaining asbestos to prevent it from igniting. Attacking the fire from all angles has paid off. Blue Watch have saved 70% of the building, managing to prevent a major case of asbestos pollution.
I'm going to tape off the area so we keep everybody out. We're just going to have the minimum amount of people in the risk area. And over here, all the kit that we use that's been contaminated will be bagged up and sent away for decontamination.
Yeah, 2-car RTA with 1 person still in the vehicle. So we'll just get out and have a look.
Let's get a spy mode off, Paul, please. Get it here.
Manchester Fire and Rescue Service turn out to more than 1,200 road accidents a year. A mother of 2 was doing the school run when her car was broadsided by another driver. leaving her trapped. Her children have managed to escape unharmed. With a possible spinal injury, the smoothest way for White Watch to lift her out is through the passenger side. But the door's been smashed in, so first they have to prise it open. The woman is conscious but suffering from shock and needs to be kept calm.
Ladies initially got out of the car through shock and adrenaline more than anything. Again, the shock's got hold of her and it's made her sit down, and she's got a real bad, nasty knock on her neck and her shoulder.
The passenger door isn't giving, so the fire service bring out the jaws of life, a hydraulic pincer which opens cars like a tin can.
Whoa, whoa. Glass is gonna go. Glass is gonna go. Yeah, but man, is that glass, please?
Once they've got the door open, the fire service work alongside the paramedics, helping to ease the injured mother onto a spine board. At this point, coordination is crucial. One wrong move could prove catastrophic.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
That's great.
Wonderful.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, we're fine there.
Reduction there.
2, 3. Down. It's your foot in there, Martin. Do that once more. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Keep your hands on your tummy. I'll take head again.
Okay, love. Don't worry.
Part of Travis's job description as White Watch's trauma technician is to have a calming bedside manner, giving the shocked mum reassurance throughout the rescue.
All we're doing is making sure. Yeah, that's all we're doing. It seems a lot of fuss and it's probably nothing, so don't worry. Okay, dear, no problems. Going to go in the back of the ambulance now, that's all we're doing. Again, this is all precautionary.
The mother is taken off to a hospital spinal unit for emergency treatment, leaving her children bewildered.
Obviously, quite shocking seeing the kids cry. That's probably the worst thing. The lady should be okay. I'm positive of that. I'm sure it's more shock than anything else.
Half an hour before the end of their shift, Blue Watch have been called to a fire in a terrace in Salford.
It's coming as an house fire. We're only about 30 seconds away now, so it's jumping off in a minute. You smell something as well. That's a goer.
The call was made by the occupier who was at home when the fire started, but seems to have managed to escape and dial 999.
There's definitely nobody in the house. Where's the fire?
Wearing breathing apparatus, Ash and his partner head into the ground floor of the house. They quickly realize the fire has started in two separate places on opposite sides of the room. Although it's not a big blaze, something's not quite ringing true about this accidental fire. It looks like there were two piles of paper on the floor which have caught fire, causing extensive smoke damage. At the moment, it's hard to see how they could have ignited simultaneously. After only 2 minutes, Blue Watch has put out the fire. But as the smell of smoke begins to clear, they start to sniff something else.
I don't know whether I got a whiff of gas though. We found gas!
The gas stove has been left on. This, added to the fire starting in two places, is making Blue Watch realize this fire was no accident.
Well, the gas cooker was on. It's a bit strange, really. The gas was leaking basically out of the gas cooker, which seems strange. None of the lads have actually touched it. So we've just disconnected the gas supply from the rear of the cooker. So we're just investigating, you know, whether it was intentionally put on.
We've got two seats of fire within the one room, and we've got 4 gas rings left on as well. So we've got all the recipe for a fatal incident here.
Yeah.
Ash has gone in there first.
Did you have the wheel, or did Ash have it? Did you have the wheel, Ash? Yeah. Have you gone through there?
Blue Watch will have to hand the case over to the police. But first, they need to piece together the evidence.
We've got a number of waste materials, newspapers. So we've got combustibles on that area. But entirely separate from that scene, we've got quite severe damage on the other side of the room. But with this gas tax being left on as well, it's looking that it's likely to be deliberate.
It is now a crime scene. Basically, we're handing over the incident to the CID and the fire investigation officer just to find any more information about the root cause.
But we're very lucky because had that ignited, we would have been talking about an explosion which would have at the very least taken the windows out and the front and rear of the property.
The saving grace was the fact that when Blue Watch arrived, the fires were still low to the ground, while the gas was rising to ceiling level. If they'd got there just minutes later, the fire and gas would have met in the middle, causing a huge explosion which could have wiped out everyone in the building.
It was not quickly, and you know, everyone's come out of it safely, so yeah, good job.
Very good.
On the second shift, a major house fire with people trapped inside.
Get upstairs, guys! We're looking for 2 more!
It's midnight, and Moss Side Blues are on their way to their 4th incident since they came on duty at 6 this evening. In a quiet residential street, the neighborhood has been woken by the noise of a car alarm.
Silence is golden.
We get the details of this chap, it's his wife's vehicle. We get the details of this chap.
The car that's been torched is a top-of-the-range Cherokee Jeep, which the owner brought as a present for his wife just 3 weeks ago at a cost of £30,000. The fire service usually treat car fires with suspicion.
I have to check, see if there's anybody in there, obviously. When you first get up there, that's why I open the doors and have a feel straight away. We check the boot because sometimes there might be people in there because they burn cars and things to hide criminal activity.
Well, we've got a brick in the passenger side there, can you see it? So what they've done is smashed the window with a brick. Yeah, so there's your evidence there.
All the evidence is pointing to a malicious firebomb attack.
Witnesses suggest that 2 males were seen running away from the vehicle. We have actually found a brick in the passenger compartment which suggests that the vehicle window has been smashed prior to the car being set alight.
Let's rip some of this interior out, make sure it's nothing there to burn.
The last thing for the firefighters to do is rip out the leather interiors and fill this brand new 4x4 with water to make sure it doesn't reignite. This 30 grand gift is a total write-off. It's the middle of the night. Green Watch have had a quiet shift, but 9 hours in, they've got a major emergency.
Right, Kings Road, through the first traffic lights.
A fire has taken hold in a suburban semi.
10 left.
The dead of night is the most lethal time for house fires, as people are usually asleep, oblivious to the danger surrounding them.
Yeah, see ya. Get yourselves under there, guys.
Persons reported means there are people trapped inside. In this case, there are 3. It's the home of 4 elderly brothers. One got up in the middle of the night and, discovering a fire in the kitchen, managed to escape and raise the alarm.
There's this rail back. What?
When the fire started, the other 3 were all asleep in their beds.
Yeah, front window, front window, front window, front window.
Even in a blaze this intense, there's still a chance they could be saved. While one team searches upstairs, Greenwatch firefighters Mark and Pete start to feel their way through the ground floor of the house to the first bedroom. In less than a minute, they find the first of the brothers. He's still alive, but barely conscious.
Yeah, I've got number 2 coming, mate.
The paramedics take over caring for the casualty, while Mark and Pete head straight back into the burning house to continue their search.
Get upstairs, guys! We're looking for 2 more!
Mark and Pete head upstairs to join the other team. With almost no visibility, they have to search every inch of the burning house with just their hands. Four minutes in, and they found a second brother, but it's clear he's already dead. They have to leave him and prioritize searching for the final member of the family, while there's still hope of rescuing him alive.
Right, we're coming down now!
The firefighters think there's a chance this third brother could still be alive and bring him downstairs. But it's too late. Despite the crews finding everyone in less than 7 minutes, only the first brother they found has come out alive. With 12 years of firefighting between them, this is the first time Mark and Pete have been involved in a fatal fire.
It's new for me, deceased bodies, so it's first for me. When you come out of the job, especially something like that, it is good that the actual crew around you, you get on with. Most of the lads have actually been through it, so they know how we're going to be feeling, and I think just try and pick you up, pat you on the shoulder, well done, you've done the best you can. That's all you can do.
And when you're inside, there's like a feeling of trust when you're going to progress a bit further into the unknown, if you like, because it's very hard and you're not sure of the conditions ahead of you. Just a feeling of trust between you and your partner just to progress on methodically together and deal with what you find.
We've come in, we've done the best we can. That is all we can do. You know, we'll do whatever we can to get up to them, to bring them out. You know, beyond that, we can only do what we can do, basically. You know.
Given what we were faced with when they turned up and the speed of progress they made in through the front door and especially up the stairs, they did well to get up as quickly as they did. You know, you look at yourself and you think, could I have done something better? Should I have done this? Should I have done that? But at the end of the day, in this situation, there was very little we could do, and I think you've just got to be realistic about that.
This time yesterday, just a normal household, carrying on the day-to-day life, and now, as you can see, difficult to imagine that ever taking place, really. It's very sad.
On the next watch.
We've had problems on this estate in particular before. Basically, kids have got in and fired it.
Kids, back off. It's not doing you any good, that smoke.
I'll have another word with the police.
And that's next Monday at 7:30 here on 5.
Don't mind that wrong. You'll see this face on Firefighting UK.